We have to talk. Look, there's no easy way to say this. We've been besties for years, but lately I've been doing a lot of thinking and I realized we have to part ways.
What? Is there anything wrong with me?
It's not what you think.
I've always been there for you. Even when you had a baby, you gained 20 pounds.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
There's somebody else. Listen, sweetie, today is the day. You thought I didn't know it? You went to Nordstrom last week and Macy's yesterday. I'm gonna drop you off at Goodwill. Somebody who really needs you will pick you up. It's not you. It's just that I'm only 5'2". Some types of pants will never work. And today we're gonna go over all of them. But first, I want you to take a look at this pair. Have you noticed anything? No? Actually, wait a second. Can you please take off your heels?
What?
Yeah, you. Now you can see better. Now you'll notice these pants are making my legs look shorter. If you're still not quite sure, here is a comparison. Compare them with this pair of pants. Both are very similar. The only difference is in one place. Yes, that's a crotch. This pair has a longer crotch. So that means the rise of these pants are longer than this pair. Even though this is a very subtle difference. This pair has 13 inches in the rise, and this one has only 10.5 inches. So we're talking about 1.5 inch difference, but that 1.5 inch is critical because the eye determines your body proportion based on two places. One is where is your waistline, and two is where is your crotch. So when you're wearing a pants with a very long crotch, the eye is gonna automatically think your legs are short. And what I noticed is most of this type of pants are pleated pants. And there's a reason for that. Pleated pants can be very flattering for certain body types, especially if you carry weight in your midsection like myself. This can be very slimming. But because pleats require more fabrics, so therefore the rise of the pants have to be longer. If your legs are really short, you probably want to avoid them. If you're petite, make sure you check out my clothing line for women 5'4" and under at petitedressing.com. Use code SUMMER23 for 15% off your first order. Next, we're gonna talk about a type of pants that you definitely have in your closet because everybody wears them. Taper leg. Even though this is the most common type of pants, they're not the most flattering if you have short legs. Because when you wear this type of pants, your legs are your legs and your feet are your feet. I know, I'm totally confusing you at this point. What exactly do you mean by that? Well, switch to a pair of straight leg pants. Now you'll see what I mean. Immediately, you're gonna see your legs longer in straight cut pants because your feet and your legs are no longer clearly divided. When you're wearing tapered leg pants, the eye is gonna notice immediately this is where your legs end and this is where your feet start. And in this case, heels do not make a difference because it doesn't change your body proportion. However, when you are wearing straight cut pants, because the leg is not so narrow, you're gonna be able to go with longer lengths, and that can cover part or all of your feet. And that's how you can make your feet look like an extension of your legs. And here's the thing, this applies to not just your pants, but also your jeans. And the equivalent of taper leg in jeans are the skinny jeans. Skinny jeans show your legs exactly the way they are. So if your legs are shorter, well, that's what they're gonna look like in your skinny jeans. So switch to wider cut. It can be straight leg or flare leg jeans. Because this design are not too narrow at the bottom, you can wear longer pants and therefore cover your heel. And that's how you can blur the line of your legs and your feet and therefore elongate your legs. Next, we're gonna talk about the type of pants that everybody will notice as soon as you walk into the room, and that's the only thing they'll notice about your outfits because the pants are so bright or printed, really loud prints. The reason it's not a good idea for someone with shorter legs, it's because If you're shorter like myself, you want to be drawing attention to your face. You don't want the bottom half. You don't want your pants to become the focal point of your entire body. For that reason, I've had these pants from J. Crew for more than 2 years. I never wore them. I know. So, switch to a pair of neutrals. It doesn't have to be black, gray, or white, although most of the time they do work a lot better. My point is, whenever you switch to neutrals, your entire outfit looks much easier to put together, and also the eye is no longer going to be focused on how long your legs are. The next type of pants that shorter girls should stay away from? Yeah, the barrel leg. Now, you may not know it by this name because different designers have a different name for it. Some call it the balloon leg, but they are a variation of the taper leg. And this is one of the biggest trends for this year. So just like the traditional taper leg pants, these are narrow on the bottom, but what makes it worse is that the barrel leg are wider in the middle, and this is making it even worse because now not only your legs are short, but also they're wide. The next type of pants? Capris. Where do I even start with capris? There's a lot I want to tell you about. First, I want to tell you how the eyes determine how long your legs are. It's based on how long your pants are. I know. So the eye doesn't really care how long your legs actually are. If you're wearing pants that's almost reaching the floor, well, the eye is gonna think your legs are mile long because that's how long they appear under the pants. And on the other hand, if you're wearing capris, well, that's also where the eyes assume your legs ended there. And that's just one of the reasons. The next reason, capris are super aging. I know, I saw your comments. A lot of you really like capris because they're so comfortable. I get that, but this length is very hard to look good, really, on anybody. It doesn't matter how tall you are, how long your legs are. This kind of design is just not the most useful design. And last but not the least, wherever your hemline ends, that's where the eye is gonna be focused on. So therefore, if you're wearing pants like the capris that's ending on your calves, well, that's where the eye is gonna be looking at. If you happen to be somebody who have muscular, wider calves, you probably do not want the eye to be focused on that part of your body. Now, I do understand there will be times, occasions where you just prefer to wear shorter pants. You don't want to wear really long, full-length pants. I understand that, but if you're shorter like myself, the shortest length I will go with is ankle length. This length is short enough to be comfortable and convenient to wear, but it's long enough to be easy to style. Definitely easier than capri length. Talking about capris, one of the reasons I stopped going to department store to shop is because every time I go, I end up coming home empty-handed. It's not because they don't have a petite section. Actually, a lot of the major stores, they do still have a petite section, but everything that I saw there, I just couldn't wear them. They're gonna make me look 10 or even 20 years older. And I am not the only one who feels this issue. For that reason, I started my clothing line for women 5 and under in 2021.